Hello there. Welcome back to episode 4 of Thinking Out Loud. Or maybe this is the first video you watched before the episode 3, which kinda connect, kinda, like sorta, not really. And the topic this time, rather than today, because I'm doing like dual uploading today, is a tortured artist. The term that, describe an artist that can never rest really and have to withstand a lot of trauma and hardship in order to achieve something. And I'm a writer, I'm like a streamer. Not for, professional, not yet. But I write for fun. I experiment with story for fun. I do voices and all that. I'm an artist myself. I just don't draw, I kinda do make music, but it's not a big project just yet. And to be honest, it's kind of like an urban legend or like a myth, right? But now I wouldn't say majority of people are associating with it, but like people find out about the term. And I'm not like a psychology, okay? I'm not a psychologist. I'm not expert in that, at least not yet. But in my opinion, I would say is a half truth. Like torture artists exist. They are a thing, but they're not exactly the kind that you would like like see in TVs and in the story in the novel or something like that. It's just like not like anybody else really, like a normal person struggling to something. But one thing that is like differentiating them from people that are not, I would say, that would be a bad thing to say, but not creatively productive, I guess. I would say we all have creative vision, but some has more than most. And I would say I am the minority that, you know, I'm more creative. I almost said autistic, creative than most. I don't claim to be the best, but I'm in the minority that is, more creative than most. And the kind of hardship that artists have to go through is usually the process of, processing ideas and something they want to draw, something they want to write, something they want to make in music too, something like that. There's hardship in like burnout, So if you're like YouTuber, like Vtuber, or like making content in any way or form, you would know about that. Or maybe you work in like a 9 to 5 job and you feel burnout. You don't feel motivated anymore. Stuff like that. But for the artist, it's even worse because once you feel like you're burnt out, you feel like you're worthless. At least for me. For me, it feels like life doesn't have meaning anymore. Once you don't have the idea. Hang on a minute. There's like motorcycle like riding next to the street. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. All in all, torture artist is a fun term to describe someone going through pain of creative like flow and working under pressure of expectation and feedback. It's not just it's not just work. It's also other sources of stress that come to you. Which is why I said it's just like anybody else. It's just a bit more unique to the artist. But it's not something crazy like in books or like in novel that you read. Although some artists do fit into that category, really like fit, like Vincent Van Gogh, for example. And that's not the example I can think of. But we could say that Leonardo da Vinci also a tortured artist, but he got like good like regulation for himself. The sleep cycle that he used to have, when he was alive. Yeah, that's a healthy one. Vincent Van Gogh though, man. I watched the movie about him. I think it's called Love and Vincent, and it was like one of the best movies I ever watched. I kind of don't like it at first because like oh, there's people that dislike Van Gogh in the story, but I was like, oh, it's actually fiction. It's not like a true story, like true like one to one. It's just like inspired by a series of events. Yeah, but I'm not here to reveal like a movie, not yet. Anyway, social artist. How do I end it? How do I end the video with this? It's too short. But if you have a friend or you yourself are a creative person and you're going through some stuff and you feel like it's unfair for you, you feel like, you've been put into too much pressure, you suffered the most, you lost leverage on other stuff, don't worry, it's just normal thing that going with your life. It's not because you curse, it's not because someone is branding you, or this like the idea of selling your soul to the Satan or something, to the devil. This is how human work, human function that way. The creative one will get punished, not by other external resource, or external source rather. I mean, that happened to Van Gogh, but most of the time, people have to suffer through their own internal struggle. Can I be good enough? Can I do this? Can I do that? Will I achieve this? Will I ever achieve that? Will my friend like me? Will my family like me? Would I disappoint anybody? Those are questions that you need to, regulate with yourself. Honestly, I'm doing this just for fun. I don't really expecting any viral video. I don't expect exposure or like algorithm pull. But hey, if this land on your main, if this land on your like main page or something like that, then I appreciate it to listen to all this way. Anyway, social artist is human too, and you don't just give up just because you suffer more than the others, just because you are creative, just because you are performative, just because you are productive. These can weigh you down if you think about it too much. Just think like a human. Just think about like a human, like a normal human being do. Have fun while doing it. Unless you're like a serial killer, then get the fuck out of here. Why are you here? don't have fun while killing people, you fucking bastard. I'm sorry. Try to make a joke here. How do I end it with like meaningful like advice? I don't really have advice. I mean, I'm not big. I'm just a small timer, I can do voices, that's about it. But yeah, appreciate watching this video. You can support me on Ko-fi. Link is down below. You can also support my little brother. He does like drawing and stuff like that. He also does writing, so he's multi-talented. And I wish he had like a better gaming setup, because I want him to enjoy like more games out there. The old PC I gave to him is like really old, so I wish he could have like an actual PC. Leave a comment if you wanna leave your thoughts on this. Like this video if you did. Subscribe if you wanna see more like this. I'll help me get to 1,000 subs, so I can open like membership and stuff. Probably with the help of my little brother, because he can draw. I can't. Some goodies is probably gonna be split into. I don't mind that, honestly. Anyway, take care out there, and I'll see you again. Or welcome back if you watched the 3rd episode of Thinking Out Loud. I'll be seeing you. Ciao!